guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the movie Mary Poppins Returns. Now if you haven't seen Mary Poppins Returns, there will be spoilers in this review, so stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. With that said, here's my review of the movie Mary Poppins Returns. First of all, I thought that Emily Blunt and Lin-Manuel Miranda had great chemistry as Mary Poppins and Jack. You could tell they were having a lot of fun together. Mary Poppins and Jack's relationship made me think about Mary Poppins and Bert's relationship. Although I always considered Mary Poppins and Bert's relationship to be more romantic. Mary Poppins and Jack are just friends. I thought Jane and Jack were really cute together, and I was rooting for them to get together. It was sweet how much Jack cared about Jane, and I was glad that Mary Poppins helped get them together. Something that I found out after seeing the movie was that the woman who asked Jane and Jack for directions was played by Karen Detrice, who was the original Jane Banks in the original Mary Poppins. One thing that I thought was interesting is that now that they're adults, Michael and Jane believe that all the things they did with Mary Poppins when they were kids didn't really happen and that they made it up, which makes sense. But I thought it was funny when their housekeeper Ellen didn't even react when Mary Poppins was sliding up the banister. She knew it was real. I also think it's cool that Michael still has Ellen as their housekeeper, since she was their housekeeper when Michael and Jane were kids. I really loved Annabelle, John, and Georgie, and it was cute to see their reactions to everything that Mary Poppins did. I also felt sorry for Annabelle and John because since their mother died, it was pretty clear they had to grow up fast since they were doing things like calling the plumber and getting groceries. And it was sweet to see how much Annabelle and John cared about Georgie. I was not a fan of William Wilkins, played by Colin Firth. Colin Firth did a great job playing him, but I didn't like that he was trying to take the Bankses' house. When he told Jane and Michael that there were no records to their father's shares, I knew he was lying. So when he couldn't fly on his balloon at the end of the movie, I was thinking, serves you right. I really loved Meryl Streep's character Topsy. It seemed like a fun character to play. And I gotta say that her song, Turning Turtle, had to be one of my favorite songs in the movie. I also think it's cool that Meryl Streep and Emily Blunt have now done 3 movies together. The Devil Wears Prada, which I actually haven't fully seen, Into the Woods, and now Mary Poppins Returns. When Mary Poppins and the kids were cleaning and Georgie was taking the box of stuff to throw away, but he saved the drawing, it was pretty clear that something was going to happen with it, and then he used it to patch up the kite. I saw the movie with my family on Christmas, and during the scene where they were all getting ready to leave the house, my dad turned to me and said that he bet that the share certificate was on the kite. And it was. Even though I already knew he was going to be in the movie, it was pretty cool to see Dick Van Dyke. Some people in the audience that I was in started clapping when he came on the screen. And I gotta say, he still has some pretty good dance moves. Just hearing Angela Lansbury's voice made me feel nostalgic, and I couldn't help but think of Mrs. Potts. And I also loved how her character sold balloons, and if you picked the right one, you would fly. It was always sad that in the original Mary Poppins, Mary left without anyone saying goodbye. And that also happens in this movie, And it's also sad, but that's how Mary Poppins is. Once the problem in the family that she's taking care of is solved, she leaves. But you never know. She could always come back in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. If you saw the movie, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. And if you want to see any of my future videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
You didn't even talk about me.
Shh!